Didn't care one bit about it.
Okay.
He just wants to play.
Spark doesn't have a relationship with Joey, so I think it's totally fair that he didn't give it free to Joey.
In terms of this match on the screen, how would you feel about it as being Hungrybox and Swedish to light? What would you be thinking going into playing against PewFat?
I think PewFat has the years and years of experience to really like shut down almost any team. Like the only team I think they would have trouble with, which they have proven that they can beat, the other #1 team, or the number 1 or 2 team is Armada Music King, right? So the fact that they're very clearly like, I don't want to say they're the best because that's declaring something, but I think they might be the best team.
So
skill ratio, you know, like
regarding some points you said, I personally think that the years of experience are pretty overrated, and if you're good at communicating, have a good attitude, I think you can learn 95% of what you need to in 2 hours or something. Obviously, you can't be perfect, but I think like just simplifying things and getting down to the important situations is enough most of the time.
I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
I think having the chemistry of the
being one mind,
the fact that they had like 3 or 4 years to go over all of their set play, their set plays just expand.
And they've had like a decade of being close friends,
yeah.
So they know how each other.
So it's like yes, in 2 hours you can maybe iron out 3, 4, 5, even 5 like situations that, oh, this is what we're gonna set play when there's 3 or 4, 5.
You think so? I think you should be able to do 5 situations in 12 minutes or something.
But
have you ever like sat and played with Armada or something? I feel like the magic just flows out for everybody when you play with somebody who's like just a great teams player.
I think it still requires an amount of like, well, but the thing is like Armada's individual skill is still amazing too. These guys grew up like in terms of like their individual skill a lot. Before they were just known for teams. Now they're both individually amazing.
And another problem with like oh my god, what a
coverage.
tipper. Man, Swedish had like no stocks left. Jesus, I guess he is being the aggressor. But in terms of like Hungrybox and Swedish, they don't come from like a school of play style like Team UGS or PewFat do. So it might be harder for them to build their coordination.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think. It's just
because they might not have similar styles in general.
Because let's say Swedish and Hungrybox, they have the 5 or 6 situation hammed out. PewFat has 100 situations planned out because it's been years. So
here's another thing that I want to point out. PewFat often struggles when they're not against teams that they can easily team combos, such as like Fluff and Axe was one, because Pikachu's really rough. You can't really team ledge guard Pikachu that well. I feel like Hungrybox brings a similar thing to the table, where their amazing teamwork doesn't net them as much as it would against a Fox Falco team or something.
That was a great DI by SFAT there to keep it inside and on the stage.
Dude, Hungrybox is...
That forward throw! Okay, that's...
Yeah, oh. Just stay back. Keep calm, PewFat.
Yeah, keep calm.
Kevin moves so calmly.
Look at his concentration face. I love it.
Yeah, okay, I like that they're not rushing.
I like that they switched to having Kevin out front.
Okay.
That was a great punish.
Dude, I've noticed Hungrybox is one of the best 1v2 players with, like, he back airs so safely. It's not really punishable, but he goes for a lot of laggy moves, like the grab. I've really seen him lose a lot of games because of that, and that's what happened with the up smash right there. Which is kind of weird. You'd think that he'd know not to go for that.
I mean, I think he's familiar with enough of this character. He gambled for the grab, and then he timed it. Like, after he got the grab, he didn't panic.
Yeah, but then after his up smash, he just got killed by up smash, which is the same thing fundamentally.
And it's hard for I think.
Really, I feel like you should just take your time and just keep trying to hit them with space.
That's what I mean. That's why it's difficult for Puff because PewFat has the luxury of time because Fox lasers.
And Marth just has a good neutral game against Puff in general as well.
And because of the hitbox. Oh, he tried to
that rest
out a shield or something. Oh, a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, see, years of experience, you still make some errors like that.
I mean, no team is perfect. Otherwise, we'd always have just one team like winning everything. Oh,
what are these refs? Oh,
I don't know.
I'm actually pretty surprised that PewFat didn't have the confidence to go for a dash back tipper of some kind. Either forward smash or even down smash. Because he's a big proponent of down smash nowadays.
Tipper down smash, yeah.
Yeah, really, really strong. Actually, has like the same knockback as Fox up smash, or even a little bit greater.
Oh! I think SFAT.
Wrecked.
I think SFAT DI that correctly, but because of PewFat's body hitbox that knocks it back in for it.
That must be frustrating for PewFat, that recovery right there, that ledge guard. You definitely can't really react to what Hungrybox did. You know, with Hungrybox talking to a star KO, they might have been able to go for a grab release, but they get the kill anyway.
Yeah, I noticed like the up air at high percent was definitely not going to kill Swedish, and that takes away time that you can use to, like, if Swedish were, let's say, on the ground, to tack on more damage or to actually use a kill move there.
Time a really important resource, so like, oh my god!
That follow-up.
Yeah, like we said about Team UJS earlier, about comboing into the up air. But like, star KOs are actually really strong in teams because it gives you a long window to double team the teammate. So definitely try to get star KOs if you have a choice.
It's just yet another reason why Fox is one of the best characters.
Yeah. Vertical killing power really changed the game completely. You don't really have to think about their DI that much either.
Oh, that's a great release there. Oh, good coverage by Swedish as well with the needles.
Thought SFAT would go for some kind of save, but with him at 17, it's definitely better than he did.
Not over yet, right here.
Yeah,
stocks are even. Yeah, lead for blue team. I would say maybe 2 or 3 hits right now on Jigs might end that stock.
Oh. God. I love how easy PewFat makes it to watch doubles, where you can so clearly see like
their intent, right?
Yeah, their intent in their formation. Pew hanging back, ready to react. Right there, he goes in a little bit because, you know, SFAT's kind of sharking on the platform for the back air.
Look at that reaction. SFAT knows.
And Pew right there, he jumps, he threatens, and he just runs to the center of the stage, like regaining the team positioning that they want, with SFAT being the aggressor in front and PewFat being the backup.
And up until they open or finds a situation where they can both aggress, they're playing back to formation. Pew's always going to be behind SFAT, and always going to set him up. And anything that SFAT misses, Pew is going to cover.
And, you know, as much as we talk about the, you know, this support, like carry, whatever dichotomy, Pew is actually one of the most aggressive supports. You can't just like ignore him and expect
at all. He has setups. Like.
You and I are both pretty passive support players, but like, you definitely can't sleep on Pew for 1 second, or else he's got to grab on you and SFAT runs back and up absolutely.
I think in order to beat them, in order to beat PewFat, you have to be able to.
What a save! Oh my God!
The downer save is incredible. In order to beat PewFat, you have to be able to shut down PPU on your own in a one-on-one situation.
Or else your own team formation just falls apart, because if you can't threaten him back like he threatens you, you're just kind of impotent. And then they get 2-on-1s on your teammate, or PPU kills you.
PPU is the cornerstone of their team. I mean, it makes it sound bad like SFAT's not doing anything. SFAT's doing a lot, right? But I think
PPU is the foundation.
Yeah.
And,
if you take away the foundation, it's like no matter how great that building is on top of it, it's going to crumble. And,
you know, I just want to give him a shout out. Plup is a really underrated doubles player. He really is kind of like a PPU in his own right. And PPU gets a lot of credit. It's just that Plup's character doesn't have a down air that kills people right away or whatever. SFAT, on the other hand, you know, you're saying how good PPU makes you feel when you team with him and stuff. When I team with SFAT, I feel like there's like 1,000 things he could be doing better, but what he does well, he does. Oh my God! He does it so well, like that. He's there and he does, you know, create so much space that even though he has some lapses, his strengths are so strong. It's like Mango.
Yeah.
It's actually, yeah, it's just like Mango, really.
It's weird, like, if you're teaming with SFAT and you're not PPU, you want to just get in there and do as much custom combos as possible. I feel like he's a very good opportunist and is very aware of great opportunities. Now,
he plays with no fear when he should have fear, like, theoretically, which makes the opponents afraid because he has a confidence that, like...
Wow, 159 did die from an up air. by Marth there.
That's why I often say Marth isn't that great, but
right now, man, Swedish is really struggling because like every punish has been super big, and especially with Hungrybox at this percentage, he's getting whiffed away.
I think they really need to try to change the flow of the match by letting Hungrybox go in a little bit more, because if you think about it in singles, it's not like Swedish is going to be running at either of these characters. Oh, there's that down smash.
It's very, very difficult for Sheik to be able to fight a 2-on-1 versus Marth and Fox.
I mean, both Marth and Fox can just kind of like beat her on the ground. So,
he might be all right.
Yeah. Oh. No save attempt. If you're at that percent, you should probably try to save even at the cost of your own life. Just like even kill yourself to try.
To be very honest, I think Hungrybox's ideal teammate is a Fox.
And I think we might be lucky that we haven't seen it that much in terms of just hype behind the game.
Yeah.
Because I think some of the most epic doubles things are Hungrybox going really ham, which might not happen that much if you were playing like some lower level puffs who just hang back and just wait for opportunities to come to them.
So if you were to pick out the main things that are different that's going on here.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus, that was 6 stocks.
PewFat used to play double Fox in Dreamland because Dreamland isn't very good for Marth. But at this point, I think they've developed their anti-Dreamland, their Dreamland meta so much that it's actually not really a good counterpick against them. They're so strong in that stage. Pretty much every character composition takes them to Dreamland.
Again, I think every time they engaged, every time Hungrybox